I'm the referee. Obey my commands at all times. You both know the rules. With them heads, kick the punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Ian John Lewis looking across at John Arden, but up at John Hedges. Very, very tall.
Second out, round one.
This professional debutant. There hasn't seemed to be many nerves or butterflies when talking to this bright-eyed teenager this week. Let's see if he feels them on a major night in his life. In the pink and black shorts, John Hedges, first pro outing. In with a man who's certainly come to try and further his own career. Arden from the Czech Republic. An opportunity for the pair here on a big show, Matt.
Yeah, big opportunity for Arden as well as Hedges. Obviously, Hedges is his pro debut. He'll want to impress.
And a battle of the southpaws too. Arden is giving a lot of reach and height away, but he's more hardened in the professional game. 2 victories, 4 defeats, but all on points. And now settled in Manchester. Good jab there from Hedges, who won 40 of 44 bouts in the unpaid ranks and didn't hang around turning pro.
Yeah, Arden reaching with that backhand there, falling short. Hedges was able to counter him quickly.
Good right hand from Arden.
Yeah, Hedges just pulling out there straight in straight lines with his chin in the air and his hands not where they should have been.
He's compact and he's got some speed, Arden. Hedges was telling us that most of his amateur opponents felt his power, and he'll certainly have that going for him in the pro ranks. Believes he'll light up this division. Crowding him, Arden.
Let him go. Let him go. Box up.
Yeah, decent work. Just trying to get that range, isn't he, at the moment, Hedges?
Yeah, he's reaching with that backhand, he's shooting it down. Maybe he wants to throw the uppercut instead, because Arden's just getting underneath. That left hand, that left cross from Hedges. So I think he should try and double up that jab and throw the left
good
uppercut
work from
instead.
Arden. Nice combination there. Chin high. And Arden finding some precision towards the end of the first round.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Dust and hair is part of every home. So at Shark, our new cordless features anti-hair wrap technology that removes hair from the brush roll so you don't have to, giving you Shark's powerful cleaning. With easy reach flexology, 2 interchangeable batteries, and up to 80 minutes runtime, it's never been easier to deep clean your home. For longer, with the new anti-hair wrap cordless, only from Shark.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
He's going to have to start coming in, which means you need to move your feet.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep the long.
First impressions of the pair of them, Matt?
I think he's a little bit leaky on his defences, Hedges, backing up in straight lines with his chin in the air, and not bringing his hands up tight. And, you know, he's allowing Arden to get close too easily. You know, he should use his range and his reach a bit more.
From Takeley in Essex, near Bishop Stortford, John Hedges in the black, gold and pink. And John Arden from the Czech Republic initially, but he's been based in Manchester for a while now, under Paulino Silva, who's worked in the Collyhurst and Moston gym with the likes of Zelfa Barrett and others.
He's obviously very tall for the weight as well. With his opponent, Arden ducking down low, he's overshooting that left cross and reaching for it and missing. I think he'd be better off throwing the left uppercut.
Won 4 national titles, 7 international ones, a Tri-Nations gold. Reassess his future after lockdown. And turn pro with Sab Leo in his corner, calling himself the gentleman. Well, we remember a gentleman, Glenn McCrory, one of our best. And a great colleague too over the years. Good left hand from Arden.
Yeah, he's very tall and upright, Hedges, not much upper body movement.
And again from Arden. Hedges trying to get that jab triveled up from the southpaw stance.
Yeah, Hedges busier, but I think Arden's still landing the better shots. Good right hook there again from Arden.
Lovely shot. Back comes Hedges, just warming up here in the second. Both having their successes. And you wonder with Arden, because he's had more professional fights, he's more hardened as well, and he's 7 years older. That man strength too, Matt.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I gave Arden the first round, and I think he's had the better of the second round so far. So unless Hedges can be busy here and win this, you know, finish strong and maybe nick the round at the end, that, you know, all of a sudden he's 2 rounds down in the 4-rounder.
He's very open. Hedges needs to tighten up on that defense.
Yeah, good jabs there from Hedges. That's better from him.
Yep, spearing those out. And that could be a powerful weapon given his size, but a good left hand from Arden.
Yeah, again, there's the bet, the good, you know, the hard shots, the quality work. Hedges busy with the jab, but missing with the wild shots.
And he's defensively leaky, isn't he?
Yeah, pulling out in straight lines.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
The biggest names in women's golf are in town.
Oh, it's a great shot. And she, wow, only a champion, but a major champion.
The KPMG Women's PGA Championship, live on Sky Sports. Feel it all.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
With a big backhand. Stay busy. Pick your shot.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Really looking forward to this fight. Aqib Fiaz,
Seconds.
Kane Baker. What's going to happen in fight camp? Aqib was ill on the day of the weigh-in and pulled out, so second time it's been made, and we get it next. Watching John Hedges' professional debut, it's been a difficult start for him against this pretty decent-looking novice. John Arden from the Czech Republic, based in Manchester, and he's boxing well, Matt.
He's boxing well. He's landing the better shots. He's nice and busy now. You can see there's a real swagger to his work. He's confident. He's good slipping and sliding on the shots. Mixing the shots up good. The jab to the body's good. I think he won both the first 2 rounds, the better shots. Hedges landing busy with the jab, but not really landing anything hard or clean. Certainly not with the same quality as what Arden is. I think he's in danger here of losing this fight, losing his pro debut.
Arden's been busy as well. Before lockdown, he turned pro last October. He won on a Kieran Farrell show. And he's boxed in Rotherham as well. He's boxed at the York Hall. It's a difficult debut for John Hedges, especially given his age at just 18.
Yeah, he still looks like very much like a boy in there, doesn't he? I think you can see he's got a lot of maturing to do yet. You know, some people turn pro 18, 19, and they've already got their man strength. They're very, very mature. He doesn't look like that.
Yeah, now Arden is growing in confidence as well. Hedges has got the Matchroom deal. Sam Jones from S-Jam Boxing as well to talk up his case, and he's done a lot of rounds with Danny Dignam and Denzel Bentley, but you know, it's different when you're under the lights and the small gloves and the experience here of John Arden.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he had any senior bouts as an amateur, if he just went straight from the juniors.
He didn't want to wait another 4 years after Tokyo, so he turned. And listen, you know, professional debuts can be difficult. Our own Johnny Nelson upstairs, he lost his first 3, of course, and Ryan Rhodes got decked a couple of times in his professional debut. It doesn't always go according to plan. I think Bernard Hopkins lost his as well.
Yeah, he did, that's right. I think, did Marvin Hagler lose his as well?
Yes, I think you're right, but Matt Macklin didn't. Left hand from Arden. He's bossing it in there. Hedges is trying, but difficulty getting his range.
Yeah, it's been a busier round for Hedges, but again, the quality shots, the shots you remember, the ones that are landing clean and doing damage, are coming from Arden.
Go one more round. Listen. Not much for strong. Are you waiting for it? Then you move in your head, you move, take your hands with you. Okay. Block flow, bend your knees.
Okay.
Block flow.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Big round now. You got one in. Don't wait for him. You got good defense. Use it.
Okay.
No, now
Hey, busy. Keep him guessing. Big round, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Feeling good?
Yeah. Touch gloves.
Both calling for a big round. John Arden with Paulina Silva. They were watching the MK Dons Ipswich match yesterday. They've enjoyed their week here. Are they going to go home with a victory? Has John Hedges got a great deal of work to do? How did he score that third?
He was better in that round. I gave it Hedges. He was busier. You know, could have given it Arden. It was a close round. I think Arden landed the better shots in the third round, but I think Hedges was definitely up the work rate in the third. He was busy. He was putting combinations together. So I gave him that one, but certainly needs this round on mine just to get a draw. I'll give the first 2 to Arden.
Nice right from Arden, who's really going for it here. Hedges, well, the corner wanted a real drive. Nice uppercut. There's obviously things to work on there with John Hedges and these short 4-round sprint distances. I remember Jim Watt, he used to say always that why have them? Let's go for 6 straight away. But, you know, he's 18 years old. It's his first fight. He's got a long way to go and a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, I mean, you can obviously see there's talent there and technical ability. Throws a nice jab, but he's just so inexperienced. He probably doesn't have his physicality-wise. He's not mature yet. Doesn't have his man strength, and you get these tough old pros that will man you out of it a little bit physically, make it physical. Good left hand there from Arden, looping it over the top. And that's the thing as well. He's so tall and upright. He's got to be careful for those looping shots over the top.
Yeah, trying to get his jab going, Hedges, and the uppercut as well. He's been busy, Hedges, but Arden with the quality shots, the ones you remember, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, he is busy. Hedges is throwing lots of jabs and he's trying to put combinations together. He's landed a few nice right uppercuts in this round, but he's wasting a lot of movement too, using up a lot of energy moving around the ring.
Big finish, they're asking from Hedges. I wonder what Ian John Lewis is thinking. Are we heading for a draw, possibly? Left hand from Arden, or does Arden deserve it, Matt?
Well, I got him 2-1 up. This is a closer round again. He started busy, Hedges, but again, Arden coming back, landing good singles. Good right hook there from Arden. That's the best shot of this round so far.
Left hand from Hedges. Good work again from Hedges. He's trying ever so hard right at the end of this.
first. Come on.
And a big left hand from Arden. Arden for you, Matt.
Yeah, I think so.
Good shot. Let him go.
Last 15.
Good job, very good. Come on, sit down in place now. Finish
There's
now.
the clapperboard.
Good shot.
Let him go.
Runs in Arden. Who's going to get it? Arden's happy.
Well done. Yeah, that's good performance,
Good performance. I think they believe they've done enough. What about the Hedges corner? Meanwhile, there is Aqib Fiaz. He is 20 years old, unbeaten prospect from the Oldham area. And he'll be in with a very fired up Kane Baker, who has been waiting for this chance, this opportunity. He says he's a fan who has gloves. And he counts himself lucky every time he gets in a ring. Well, Team Arden must be happy with their man's performance. He controlled the whole fight, says Jumbo in the corner. And Jumbo's seen a few fights, hasn't he, Matt?
Yeah, one or two.
He knows his stuff. Hoping for a third victory. Arden. By 2 on Matt's unofficial card. Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action here in Milton Keynes, we go to referee Ian John Lewis's scorecard. It reads 39-37 for your winner. From Takeley, England, gentlemen, John J. Hedges.
Well, against Matt's card, it's been scored for John Hedges, who does make it a successful professional debut win, but I think John Arden and his team will be very disappointed not to get anything out of that, and they leave the ring in disgust.
Yeah, so a successful pro debut for John Hedges. Johnny, how did you score that?
You know, I actually thought I agree with Matt's scorecard. I didn't think Hedges had the fight. I think he lost it by 2. There's some old heads here stood up on this balcony, and we were watching Hedges, and it was a matter of time before the big shots were landing. There wasn't enough upper body movement. It's his first professional fight. This is now welcome to the School of Hard Knocks. So you're going to get criticised, you're going to get praised, you're going to get hurt.
Do you think we put too much emphasis on pro debuts, especially when likes of John, who are 18 years old, they've still got a lot of maturity? A lot to learn.
So when you get a fighter that's 18 years old and he's got excellent amateur pedigree, we're thinking there's something special about this boy. The reason why they've turned him pro 18, he had 44 amateur fights, won 40 of them. He's done ticked every box in regards to winning everything as an amateur. So you're expecting something special. I didn't actually see anything special there. I just saw a tall, awkward southpaw, 6'5", that looked vulnerable. So there's going to be a lot of holes he's got to fill up. And these are the words of the guys that are just watching it from up here. It's exciting to watch because you're thinking, is he going to get hit or is he going to land? For his opponent, I just thought it was just tough luck. He wasn't successful enough to catch the eye of the referee.
So what would your plan be for him? What does he need to work on? How quickly do you move him?
Matchmaking is the key. Matchmaking is they've got to make sure every fight he learns something, because every fight they're going to go to throw the big right hands over the top, throw those big swinging shots in. So they've got to give him all shapes and sizes so he can tighten up his professional boxing and get better as time goes on. There's no pressure. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if he won or lost. It was the fashion of the win or the loss. He can get better. He's only young, but it's a case of how he develops and how they match him coming through.
Credit to our